Hello, this is Chris with PixelFreak.com, and we are continuing our walkthrough of Samurais vs. Zombies. And right now we are doing wave 35 through 38. So we're going to start with wave 35, and here I'm showing you what my levels are on my stuff. And I've been using the Farmer Zerg trick. I feel like I've been repeating myself quite a bit in some of these videos. Farmer Zerg trick just means that my leadership's up a little bit and I just hold the enemies back and generate a bunch of leadership and then just unleash a crap ton load of farmers. And you will see me do exactly that. Oh, after I go and buy some stuff. Oh, I'm thinking about, it's Tornado. That's what it's called, Tornado. I've been using the Tornado. Good call. Lethargy is an awesome ability. You should be using it as soon as you get it through every single wave. I'd be really interested to hear about a strategy that doesn't use Lethargy at all, that just uses the other abilities. I'd also be interested in hearing about a strategy that uses Divine Intervention or whatever it's called. Anyways, Tornado I'm using quite a bit when I use the Farmer Zerg because there's not really a lot of ranged attack with the Farmer Zerg, and so when you get a flying unit in there, you really are limited to your special abilities and the bow of the samurai. That is, unless you've updated your archers, and so archers can be helpful, but it doesn't mesh well with the idea that you're spamming your farmers. My bow has been leveled up as high as it can before you start using gold coins. The only thing I've used gold coins for is to upgrade my leadership levels, which is very important for the Farmer Zerg, but you only need to update it once to do it. I updated it twice. It looks more effective, but looks like I'm getting a little bit of graphical errors. I think this was the only video that this came in, and I really apologize for the banding lines that you're seeing right there. It had to do with the video capture of when I was playing this level. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to go back and capture it, so I was kind of stuck with it. I didn't actually realize it was happening. But it's not too bad. It doesn't seem too much of a distraction. In fact, it's probably more of a distraction than even saying anything. But there it is. You can see, here I go. Zerg and my farmers. The term Zerg, for those of you, the three of you that don't know what Zerg means, it's a term that comes from the game StarCraft. The reason you say Zerg is because Zerg was an alien faction, and you played as them. You were able to create their units to fight against the other factions, and when you did so, they were notorious for having tons of little enemies that you could generate really, really quickly, but that they weren't very strong. It was that in mass they were really awesome. That's kind of their whole idea, which is kind of funny when you think about it too, because that strategy is really what zombies would do. I mean, with a zombie, you think of something like Walking Dead, right? When you have a zombie comes at you, I'm talking about like Resident Evil zombies, like Walking Dead zombies. Those zombies, not super fast. I guess Resident Evil zombies are a little bit slower, but their power really lies in their numbers. Their power does not rely in the fact that they're particularly strong or quick themselves. It's all about numbers. It's kind of funny because Farmer Zerg is essentially a zombie strategy that I use against the zombies. So that's my thinking for the day. And the winner is me. Saw that coming. It was almost like I could see into the future. So I bet you anything that I'm thinking at this point about upgrading my Whirlwind. I would recommend that when you guys go through the game, if you're at this point in the game, this is wave 36. If you're at wave 36 and you're thinking, man, I really need to upgrade my Tornado, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait. With level 40, you get Troop, and Troop is an awesome ability that does nearly the same thing. It'll take out flying guys. And the cool thing about flying guys, they will come all the way right up to the front line. They're not little wieners that hang out in the back like archers. No, no, no. The flying guys will come straight up right on top of you. And Troop, what it does is like this cloud cluster mess of shit that just comes flying up, and it will hit. It does like X amount of damage. It does so much damage before it kind of dissipates, right? So that means that it'll at least take out maybe the first 2 guys, depending on, you know, how strong they are. If what you're fighting against is not like the main boss of the game, and you have flying guys, it will eat up all the flying guys. So Troop is just infinitely more powerful than Whirlwind. Like, I guess a maximized Whirlwind is going to be more powerful against flying guys, but a maximized Whirlwind's not going to do much damage to the guys on the ground then. So Troop is way better. Hold off, wait till you get Troop, use Troop at level 40. Oh yes, the Zerg, here they come. I should be splitting those guys up. I don't know what I'm doing. I should just jump in front of them and then jump behind them real quick. Oh, my poor little farmers. They're just getting eaten alive. Oh, they mashed those guys up pretty good, though. Even those pink bombs, the farmers, very good against bombs. And as long as you got a steady stream of farmers anyways, if you're still spawning them, if those bombs ever even get to your base, it doesn't matter. The farmers are just going to kill them right away. The farmers are very strong if upgraded correctly. Oh, wow, one hit nearly killed me. Maybe it's a good idea that I go upgrade my samurai. For those of you that haven't caught on, this commentary actually is on top of pre-played footage. I played the game through and I wanted to concentrate on the game, and then I figured, whatever, I'll go back through it and do all my commentary on top of it. Surprisingly, I had more stuff to say about the game than I thought I would. Though at this point, that's starting to not be true anymore. Now I have like 16,000 farmers sitting at the gate. And a bomb came out. It's like the one thing that could actually get through. It took them a while to clean those guys up. And the winner is my team. Hooray! So there's my levels on my stuff. And sometimes, you know, I'm not actually capturing this all straight through, just so everybody knows. I can upgrade things and you guys might not have seen it. So if you're struggling on a level, make sure that you watch when I show what my levels on my guys are, because I very well upgraded some stuff, went into the level, lost, reset my video capture, and then captured it again. So you wouldn't see when I actually purchased something. That is very, very possible. This is not going good for my team. I had to have been considering there, do I really want to wait for level 4? Because I could have started the Zerg a little early. And there we go, I'm good to go. I've been waiting until about 50 points. It's beneficial to wait that long at this stage in the game. Previously I said 30. You know, 30, 25 or 30. 25 or 30 is kind of like the bare minimum of where you'd want to start. If you started earlier than that, the bulk, your first bulk of farmers is not going to be very big. That can be bad. Mow them down. I got a pretty good steady stream of farmers going on now. This is looking pretty good for my team. And then one flying enemy came up and killed them all. Yeah, the game actually gets, you see the farmers here, they're just leaning over. They're just taking hits. I actually started calling up a few rangers here, I think, in this level. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, this is not looking good. See, I created too much of a gap by summoning those archers. I got too interested in doing farmers are too interested in doing rangers. Forgot about my farmer stream, and then my rangers get executed. Hopefully, I get enough farmers coming in to stop them. There we go. Farmers are kind of trickling in. Hit it, hit it. All right. This is going to be really close. So it just goes to show that you really need to be very careful about your gaps in your farmers. And if you're going to start bringing in archers, just be really careful that you're not creating too many gaps in your farmers or too big of gaps in your farmers. If you thin your farmers out too much, the enemies are going to overrun your farmers, and they're going to kill your archers as well. You have to be very careful and play very conservatively, or else you're going to just die. I got some graphical issues in this one too. Really exciting. This one I didn't know about until right now, so that's not too distracting though. Again, I apologize for that. Dude, get the box. Yay, dude. I don't know who this guy is, but he is really good at this game. It's kind of funny sitting here watching myself play video games and then talking about it. That's kind of a weird feeling. So these are my points. Farmer, level 9. He goes up to like level 11 or 12, I think. And the last one, I know I mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but the last upgrade is actually, I think, 20,000 silver coins. So it took a while to get that. But up in the 40s, you get just tons and tons of money. There's a couple levels I walked away from with like 6,000 coins just from one level. So it's not too tough. So this is going to force my hand to do the Zerg early, because these bombs, I'm not going to be able to kill these bombs on my own. Yeah, I already planned for it, and I started summoning them. One of the ways you can get around this with the bombs, see, the farmers will take care of it. One of the things you can do is take care of the bombs really quick with your farmer Zerg, and then let those farmers continue on, but then stop right away. And we'll see how I go about this. This is a level right here where if you didn't level up your leadership, yeah, see, there's already guys right here. If you didn't level up your leadership at all, this would be a hard level, because you would have had to summon in a bunch of farmers to help protect your gate, and then your leadership level would just be screwed. What am I doing here? Good move, good move. Got an archer. A village bowman. Good thing my tornado was the level it was, that it did as much damage as it did. So you might actually have to raise up your tornado for this particular wave. This wave, this one's kind of a mess. This one's kind of a mess. This one's tricky. Get him with the tornado. There you go. Ooh, I'm glad I waited. There was a third guy back there. There's actually there's a guy called a rifleman that gives your archers rifles. He comes later in the game. I never actually used him, but I could imagine that... One second. Oh, I had to adjust a little bit here in my chair. I have been sitting here a very long time doing this walkthrough. I think my ass fell asleep, and I didn't know an ass could fall asleep. Anyways, the rifleman actually gives guns, but I never used him, but I bet you he'd be really fun to use. So that's it for this video. The next video is going to be entering the 40s. So take a look, watch out for that video. Make sure you like this one. In fact, like all of my videos if you want to. I know I like them. And subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be extra adventurous, check out our website and maybe even check us out on Twitter. Until next time, this has been Chris with pixelfreak.com.